Esteban Matías Cambiasso Deleau, nicknamed Cuchu, is an Argentine former football midfielder who played for Internazionale in Serie A. He played as a defensive midfielder. During his professional career, Cambiasso has won 23 official titles, being the Argentine footballer with most honors in history, one more than Alfredo Di Stéfano copyright Fano. The majority of his titles were won during his 10 seasons at Internazionale, including 5 Scudetti and the 2010 Champions League. A full international since 2000, Cambiasso won 52 caps for Argentina, and represented the country at the 2006 World Cup and the Copa Arma copyright Rica in 2007 and 2011. Club career. Early career. Cambiasso started his professional career with Argentinos Juniors in 1995, moving to Real Madrid in 1996 along with his brother Nicolás Cambiasso. In 1998, he moved back to Argentina, where he played for 3 years with Independiente and 1 with River Plate. During this time, he earned his nickname Egg in a Bun. With some good experience under his belt, he returned to Real Madrid in 2002. He helped Los Blancos win the UEFA Super Cup, La Liga, and the Intercontinental Cup in 2002 and the Spanish Super Cup in 2003. Internazionale. In July 2004, Cambiasso signed with Internazionale in Milan after his contract with Real Madrid expired in June. He helped Internazionale win the Coppa Italia in his first season with the club, playing regularly as a defensive midfielder, partnered in the middle of Inter's midfield with fellow Argentine Juan Sebastián Verecuben. In Italy, he became known as one of the outstanding players of the 2004 Euro 05 season, along with Milan's Kaká. During the return match for the final of the 2006 Coppa Italia, Cambiasso scored an impressive goal, the first of the match, for the 3-1 victory over Roma. On September 9, 2006, he scored twice in the opening game of the season, with Inter defeating Fiorentina 3-2. On November 7, 2007, he along with Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored a brace apiece to defeat CSKA Moscow 4-2 in the Champions League. On December 23, Cambiasso netted the winning goal for Inter as they came from behind to defeat city rivals Milan 2-1 in the Derby della Madonnina. On March 23, 2009, it was announced that Inter and Cambiasso had come to terms about a contract renewal, extending his contract at the club until 2014. He was very important in the 2009 Euro 10 UEFA Champions League win as well, scoring the second goal of a 2-1 victory over Chelsea at the San Siro, a result which ultimately helped Inter go on to win the final, 2-0, against Bayern Munich on May 22, 2010. In a Champions League match against FC Twente on November 24, Cambiasso scored the game's only goal, securing a place in the knockout round for the holders. On January 9, 2011, Cambiasso scored twice as Inter came from a goal down to defeat Catania 2-1. Cambiasso received the first red card of his Inter career on March 30, 2013 for a reckless tackle on Sebastian Giovinco. He was suspended for 1 match. On September 22, 2013, Cambiasso scored Inter's 6th goal in their 7-0 hammering of newly promoted club Sassuolo. 4 days later, Cambiasso helped Inter come from a goal down at home to Fiorentina, scoring Inter's first goal in their 2-1 victory. At the end of the 2013 Euro 14 season, Cambiasso left Inter as his contract expired and he was not offered an extension. Technical director Piero Orzilio said he waited for our decision until now, and for that he must be thanked, but I'm convinced that in his future he'll have a role at Inter. International career. Cambiasso first represented Argentina in the youth squads, along with national teammates Juan Roma Enriquem, Pablo Omar, Walter Samuel, and others. He was in the squads for the 1997 FIFA World Youth Championship, where he scored the first goal in the final even though he was the youngest player on the squad, and captained the team during the 1999 edition. Cambiasso made his senior national debut in 2000 for Argentina. On May 15, 2006, he was named in the Argentinian national team for the 2006 World Cup. On June 16, he capped a 24-pass Argentine interplay with a finish to score the second goal in a 6-0 victory over Serbia and Montenegro. In the quarter-finals match against Germany on June 30, 2006, the match went into penalties, where Cambiasso had his penalty kick saved, resulting in Argentina losing 4-2 and Germany progressing to the semi-final. Since Diego Maradona took over as Argentina coach, Cambiasso was only called up once to the national team for a friendly game on November 14, 2009 against Spain, despite continuing to play a vital role for Inter and affirming his status as one of Europe's best central midfielders. On May 12, 2010, Cambiasso and Inter teammate Javier Zanetti were controversially left out of the 30-man provisional 2010 World Cup squad for Argentina. On August 20, 2010, new Argentina coach Sergio Batista recalled Esteban Cambiasso to the national team for the friendly against newly crowned world champions Spain. Argentina handed Spain their first defeat since becoming world champions 2 months prior, earning a resounding 4-1 win in a friendly at the Monumental Stadium in Buenos Aires. International goals, as of March 26, 2011, playing style. Cambiasso is a defensive midfielder. At club level, he is deployed in the holding role, often accompanied by another like-minded central midfielder. At international level, however, he has most prominently featured in a more advanced position in front of a holding midfielder such as former Argentine captain Javier Mascherano. This enables him to fulfill a more creative role in midfield. Eurosport said about Cambiasso, when Jose Copyright Mourinho was still managing Inter, there is nothing glamorous about the bald Argentine, but he is the heartbeat of the Inter side that have become the dominant force in Italian football. Just the kind of determined, hard-running midfielder Jose Copyright Mourinho loves. Originally a destroyer, the 29-year-old has become increasingly adventurous and weighs in with 6 to 8 goals per season. Goal.com said, all in all, this player is one of the greatest players to have ever pulled an Inter shirt on and to grace the pitch in the Serie A. He is an intelligent midfielder, who has the capacity to change the shape of a game off his own boot. He is one of the most influential midfielders in Italian football, and for that reason and many more, he will certainly be remembered as one of the most talented players of all time. Personal life. Cambiasso was once married and still is but no longer has any contact with his ex-wife. On November 22, 2008, his ex-wife gave birth to their daughter Victoria before Cambiasso's match against Juventus. After Inter won the Derby d'Italia, Cambiasso dedicated the win to his daughter. Like other Argentine footballers who share an Italian ancestry, Cambiasso also holds an Italian passport, due to his descent from Serra Rica Squared, in Liguria, where his great-great-grandfather Francesco Cambiasso emigrated from in the 19th century. Among the early family members who settled in Argentina, it must be said that a certain Antonio Cambiasso was the founder of Buenos Aires' Villa del Parque district in 1908. The original family name, still existing and widespread in Genoa area, was Cambiasso indeed, later adjusted in a more Spanish-sounding fashion. Along with his compatriot and current teammate at Inter, Javier Zanetti, Cambiasso unveiled the Leone Di Potrero Charity Association to help coach young children with social isolation problems and motor coordination difficulties. Club statistics, accurate as of May 18, 2014. International career statistics, accurate as of July 7, 2011. Honors, Club. River Plate, Argentine Primera División, 2002 Clausura, Real Madrid, La Liga, 2002 Euro 03, Intercontinental Cup, 2002, UEFA Super Cup, 2002, Supercopa de España +or-A, 2003, Internazionale, UEFA Champions League, 2009 Euro 10, Serie A, 2005 Euro 06, 2006 Euro 07, 2007 Euro 08, 2008 Euro 09, 2009 Euro 10, Coppa Italia, 2004 Euro 05, 2005 Euro 06, 2009 Euro 10, 2010 Euro 11, Supercoppa Italiana, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2010, FIFA Club World Cup, 2010, International, Argentina, South American Youth Championship, 1997, 1999, FIFA World Youth Championship, 1997, Individual, ESM Team of the Year, 2005 a Euro 06, Golden Pirate, 2006, References. External links, Spanish, official website, profile at Inter Milan, profile at Futbol. With maps and graphs, Esteban Cambiasso at national-football-teams.com, Cambiasso's career stats at footballdatabase.com.